Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a card called a Tri-Shredder card. So what you'll need is a 12 by 6 inch piece of paper, and you'll need some kind of scoring tool. So I'm going to use my cutter peen, and I'm just going to use this to score. So the very first thing we need to do is take your 12 by 6 cardstock and score the 12-inch side at 2 inches and at 10 inches, but only an inch of the way down. So, okay, and then we're going to go ahead and do the 10-inch line. So I'm going to go to 11 inches and do it at the 1 inch. If you have a scoring tool for your cutter peen, you can use that too. I have one. I just, with my scrap room being downstairs in the flood, I just couldn't find it. So everything was kind of tossed up at the last minute on top of my scrapbooking table. So you're just going to go an inch of the way up and an inch of the way down. Okay, so I have those score lines. Now we're going to score the lines that go all the way down, and these are going to be the 4-inch, 8-inch, and that's it. Just the 4 and the 8-inch. So then when you have that done, then we're going to go ahead and use a trimmer to cut between the two 1-inch scored lines. So we'll do this on both ends. So here's my 1-inch score line. And since it's an inch of the way down, I'm just going to go to the inch marker on my cutter peen and then find my first score line and go all the way to my last score line with the cutter, okay? And then I'm going to do that again on the other side. So I'm going to just line it up on the inch mark, and then I'm going to find the first score line and then drag my cutter to the last score line. Okay, so right now it'll look like this. Now we're going to fold on the scored lines. So here's the first score line. And then here's the next one. The tops can kind of fold this way. So this one folds back towards the back, this one folds towards the front, and this one folds towards the back. Okay? And this one folds towards the front, towards the back, towards the front, and towards the back. Okay? So then we'll have that for our card. So, okay, there we go. So all we need to do is decorate the card now. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to cut 3 3¾ by 3¾ square panels to decorate the middle of the card. So I've already cut panels to decorate the middle of the card, quarters by 3¾ and we're just going to glue these down. And usually I do pink with animal print, but I thought it would be fun to do something different, and I thought I could send this to my friend who loves purple. So we're just going to center these into the middle of the squares. And here's our last one. So there's our 3 squares. And then the last thing you can do is you can either cut a 3/4 inch by 12-inch strip of paper to lay at the top like this, or you'll need 2 strips of paper that are 3/4 inches by 12 inches. And you'll want to cut these into 8 pieces of 1 3/4 inch strips. After you have the 8 pieces of 1 3/4 inches, then you'll need to cut 2 3 3/4 inches. And that's all that you'll need. So then you just use these strips to decorate the top and the bottom. So the long ones go right here, in between the middle folds. And then the short ones go on all the other little pieces. So one here before the fold and one after the fold. And you can use any kind of paper you want and just be creative. I wanted to make this kind of basic since you were learning how to do the fold, and that way you can let your imagination run wild. And evidently, I didn't cut enough. Hold on, here it is. Sorry, I lost it. He was hiding. Okay, so then there's the black pieces. So then I can decorate that however I want. So it looks like this, and then you open it and it looks like that. After decorating, this is my final project. So as you can see, I just used a stamp that says Hello Darling, added a Prima flower. I did some double stamping on the Hello Darling. I chalked a butterfly with a stencil, and I just added a spot for me to write a letter to my friend, or write a sweet note. That's it. Thanks for watching, everyone.